Coach Kiva coming on live this morning. Yes, it's early, just to come on to share with you two simple habits that really changed my life. And I want to share that with you because I believe that you are one decision away from changing your life and getting the transformation that you've been working so hard for days, months, and maybe years. Okay, so I'm Coach Kiva. I help mom, dads, and caregivers help them release their first 5 to 10 pounds of fat. Right? We help them. Me and my husband too. We help you, even if you don't want to drink the green smoothies, even if you don't want to go to the gym, and even if you don't want to take the Ozempic injections, we can certainly help you get there. Why? Because we've been able to release over 100 pounds together, and we know what it takes to get there. So you don't have to spend long hours on YouTube searching. We're going to give you that support that you need because, you know, being a mom of 4 kids, I had 4 C-sections. I was 196 pounds when I started tracking the data. So I'm not going to get all into that, but just know that I understand where you are right now, and I know where you can go, right, if you just take these steps, right? But again, disclaimer, these are just the steps that I and Coach Lee have taken on our wellness journey for a very long time, at least 6 to 7 years. And this is information for educational purposes only. So always consult with your doctor, physician, nutrition, right? This is for education purposes only. So basically, there are 2 habits. So get a pen and get a paper, hello, and let me know where you're checking in from in the comments, right? So there's 2 simple habits that really changed my life. And I challenge you to try these for the next 7 days, right? First, I was really fed up with feeling bloated, overweight. I didn't have any confidence, right? That was me. I didn't like how I looked at my clothes. I certainly wasn't wearing certain types of bathing suits, right? And when I started tracking my weight, I was 196 pounds, 100. Did I weigh more? Of course, but I didn't track it until that time. I didn't even have a scale in my house. Now I have a digital scale, smart scale, like so many of them. I track all data, but that's where I was. I want you to know where I was and where I am today, okay? Good morning. So I was really fed up and I was ready to take control. Even though the Oreo cookies, the McDonald's French fries, and burgers, and Wendy's, and Panda Express was calling my name and pizza, right? I still desired to transform my body, right, into how I was before I had my last little girl 12 years ago, right? But I was still eating those things. But it wasn't until I hired a coach, got into a community that really changed my life. But I wanted to give you 2 simple habits that I challenge you to start over the next 7 days, right? Write this down. 1 is knowing your why. Like, what is your why? Why is it that you want to transform your body, your wellness, your health, to release the fat, right? What is your why? Because if you don't have a clear understanding on your why, then you probably won't get there, right? So that's the first. The first habit is understanding and writing your why every single day, right? Writing it down or putting it in your phone, however you need to do that. So get in the habit of writing down your why. Why is it that you want to transform your body to live a healthier, active lifestyle? Okay, we have clear, measurable goals, right? And why. All right. Number 2, I learned to move my body more, and that simply means we believe in our community it's 80% nutrition and 20% of movement. So that means like about 30 minutes a day, and you can certainly break it up 10 minutes here, 10 minutes at lunch, and 10 minutes like in the evening when you get home from work. But the choice is yours. You get to decide that, and you can't do 30 minutes, do 10, do 20, but start with something. And I like tracking my numbers either with a free app on my phone or my smartwatch. I do take this off sometimes because I don't like to wear it all the time. So okay, so good morning. All right, and then so those are the first habits: is knowing your why, get in the habit of daily routine of writing your why, right? What are your goals, right? Understanding that you need to have a clear picture of why you're doing it and what are your actual goals. The next one was get daily movement in, even if you don't feel like it, right? Fight through those feelings. Try to aim for at least 30 minutes a day. If you can't do 30, start with like 10, 20, or even walking around the block and just documenting that so you can get in the habit of tracking your data, because tracking your data allows you to have measurable, like where you're able to see where you started from and where you are today, okay? And I also wanted to say, celebrate your small wins, whatever that may be, whether you jotted down, like took notes of like your reason or why you want to transform and live a healthy, active lifestyle, some of your goals, like just celebrate that, because that is a big deal. Maybe you didn't do that yesterday. Maybe you had the naysayers saying, oh, you tried to do that last week or last month or last Christmas and you still didn't do it. So block the naysayers, because they will try to distract you every single time. How do I know? Because that was my experience not long ago. And I was listening to a podcast this morning by Jim Rohn, the late great speaker, and he says, which is so powerful, your body is your engine, right? If your engine breaks down, your whole journey stops, right? So we have to protect and treat our body like a temple, right? And that means consuming real nutritional food, putting the sugar down, right? Lower your carbohydrate, because that turns into sugar as well, right? He says our body needs maintenance, right? Health must be, he says that when we have health, we are more focused and we have a strong mind and we become unstoppable. And that is so true, because let me tell you, I started my journey not long ago and I had a broke mindset. Now I hired me a coach in a community. It's a game changer, right? I am unstoppable, and I want you to have that same growth, positive mindset that you are unstoppable too. There isn't any goal that you can't accomplish, okay? He also says, don't wait for a crisis to take action. So true. Don't wait until you have a health scare, right? Take action now. Walk around the block. Walk for 5 minutes during your lunch break, right? Pack your lunch. Drop the, what is it called? Red Bull, right? Even if it has no sugar, don't consume that. Consume something else. And we've actually partnered with Herbalife Nutrition products. They are amazing. Give you vitamins and minerals that you need on a daily basis. So my husband stopped drinking Monsters and Red Bulls. He transitioned into a healthier option with Herbalife Mega Teas. They give you energy. I'm like a classic basic person, so I drink the basic classic. I'll talk about that in a different video, but your future is worth it, Jim Rohn says, and I truly believe that we should invest now or pay the cost later. So those are my tips and best practices from my experience and what Jim Rohn says in his podcast. So have an amazing day. I challenge you to implement these for the next 7 days. Let me know how it's going in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video. Also, like and subscribe and share this video with other like-minded people, because moms, dads, and caregivers, we need support, right? I'm here this morning helping my grandma out, and we get her up soon, and I wanted to come on to inspire you and let you know that you are not alone in this journey, and that I will also put the link down below how you can join the community and how you can start your the next steps. I'll put the link down below how you can have full access to the video training where I walk you through step by step. I give you some meal plans done for you where you don't have to think about what you're going to plan out, what you're going to eat. It's already done for you, right? Low cost, so that everyone will be able to afford it. There won't be any excuses on why it isn't affordable, right? All right. So I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day, and don't forget to get your steps in. I'll be going to the gym later or walking around with my kiddos later on today, but have an amazing day. Let's go.